Welcome to Ignite Success, where we talk to the people, places, and projects that fire us up. I'm your host, Suzie Becker, and I'm here with Tory Hains of Lux Media House. Hi, Tory.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I am well, thank you. I would love to hear your personal take on how you would describe Lux Media House.
I would describe us as a media production company that specializes in solving problems, right? We can always make you a cool video, but if you're making an investment in us as a business owner, we want to make sure that you're making your investment back, right? And so that's where we specially tailor our videos to solve your problems.
So, what would you say most of your clients fall into the field of, or is it a diverse portfolio?
It's definitely a mixed bag right now. We work with a lot of finance companies, a lot of construction firms, architects, and interior designers right now, but sky's the limit.
So it sounds to me like in most of these organizations, traditional marketing was about selling, and now you're storytelling. You're trying to engage a captive audience to understand why a particular client's services or product meets the needs of an existing population. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I feel like in the business world, especially, actually, not really even especially, for B2B and B2C, you're much more likely to make a sale if your client knows you, if your client likes you, and your client trusts you. And by telling your story and having that available on video, you're effectively bridging that gap with your customers or your clients and making sure that all three of those factors are built up, right? So you're essentially on the fast track to increase your sales by building your know, like, and trust factor with video before you even meet somebody.
Sure, transparency builds trust, and the more information that you make available before someone has to make that first call, it gives them that sense that they feel like they've already gotten to know some parts of you and that they feel like investing into that next step, whether it's the conversation or it's the client meeting. They've gotten this degree of, we're a good fit. I see that their mission, their values, their vision is in alignment with what perhaps my strategy is.
Yeah, absolutely. And, even beyond that too, it's, you're able to show client testimonials, people who actually have experience with you and have had positive experiences with you. And that really calms the nerves because I don't think a lot of people really factor in that, spending money and making sales and deciding to go through with these projects is extremely emotional. And a lot of the times we get caught up in the numbers and, hey, this ROI wasn't, didn't meet this criteria or we didn't meet this goal. But if you're able to bridge that gap of emotion, you're effectively fast tracking your business because that's what business is. It's emotion. It's human connection,
And so in most cases, I think people walk into this and it's their baby. And so it's hard for them to be particularly subjective about what the best thing to cut or the best thing to highlight might be. And our goal is always to find someone whose job it is to be quicker, faster, better at this. So tell me, Tory, what made you become interested in this specific field to begin with?
In all honesty, it's I just love telling people's stories, right? And beyond that, it's every single time I go out and meet a client, I'm meeting, somebody who values themselves enough to try to grow their business. So I'm meeting like-minded people and, in all honesty, very cool people. Some of my clients are now my friends, and that aspect of getting to know somebody and going into a different environment every single day at work is just very fulfilling. And being able to help people, you're actually helping people grow their business, especially if they don't have the resources to, have a full-time video team on staff. You're actively helping small and medium businesses grow and reach their potential. And that's very fulfilling for me.
Awesome. I appreciate you coming on and sharing some of your knowledge and institutional experience with us. So tell us, where can we find Lux Media House?
So the main place you can find me is on my website. That is www.luxmediahouse.com. That's LuxMediaHouse.com. I think I spelled that right. And if not there, you can find me at Tory Hains on LinkedIn.
Fantastic. Well, again, thanks for stopping by today. And if you want to find out more about Tory and Lux Media House, you can see us at dailynewsnetwork.com. I'm your host, Suzie Becker. Stay inspired and inspiring.